What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? How's it going, everybody? What's up, my multiverse travelers? What's up, my Hispanic or American people? What's up, my Dark Souls people? What's up, my BMG verse people? It's your guardian of the multiverse universe here, BMG of power here. Boom, ba, boom, pa, limited power. Unlimited power. Super Garcia times 5! Ha May, Garcia drill ha! Ultimate Spartan Garcia rage, yo! Ultimate Dobson Potato rage, whoa! And welcome back, everybody, to Dark Souls Remastered. And welcome back, everybody, to Dark Souls Remastered. Parry thrust, parry thrust, parry thrust with a counterattack thrust. Yeah, lightning, yeah, lightning, yeah, lightning spear, yeah, lightning spear, yeah, before it was nerf, yeah. Before lightning spear was nerf, yeah. But anyways, though, yeah, BMG of power here. And welcome back, everybody, to Dark Souls Remastered. Here's what happened, everybody. So what happened was this. What happened was we were at the, what was it called again? What happened, everybody, was this. What happened was we were right by the Sand Fortress area. We defeated these lizard creatures with the shield and sword things. We defeated these snake human creatures with the sword and shield thing. They're basically like nightly, what was I saying? They're basically these random knight-looking medieval knight creatures. What was I saying? Long story short, basically these snake creatures, they were like medieval knight-looking creatures, but they're like half snake, half human, kind of. Long story short, we defeated them by the power of the lightning spear. More long story short, we were at a place called the Bright Town or something like that. After we were at Bright Town, we were at the other area. I forgot what area it was called, but basically it's this random. Basically, put in other words, it's this random lava-looking area. It's to where when you go to Bright Town, you have to go to this little spiderweb area with the spikes and whatnot. And you have to defeat the spider witch lady, the chaos spider witch lady, basically. Knowing that she's made out of fire or something. Knowing that she's made out of fire and lava and whatnot. You get what I'm saying. Long story short, we went to this fiery area. We met this random demon-looking creature. We tried to get some. We tried to get some money, to be honest. That way we can level up our character more. Long story short, we met this Cthulhu-looking creature. Long story short, now we're here. We did some farming. We took down the lizard nightly creatures. Long story short, now we're here. Even though it took us a while, but yeah, long story short, now we're here. Give me a second. I'm gonna pause the video real quick. Bada boom with the mink. Okay, now I remember the rest of it. Sorry it took me so long. I'm back. Sorry it took me so long. I'm back. Anyways, long story short, we talked to this random merchant guy. And when I mean merchant guy, it's basically this random character. It's basically the black hooded character. To where after you defeat the gargoyle creatures at the nightly area. And when I mean the nightly area, I mean like after you defeated the gargoyles, you're basically at this castle area right by a bell or something like that, the first bell. And then there's this random black hoodie, black robe looking guy. Long story short, we got the Valkyrie talisman. Even though it turns out you have to use magic to use it instead of Fave, so that was a waste, to be honest. Long story short, now we're here, and now we're gonna venture out, to be honest with everybody. And, yeah, that's what happened, how it happened, everybody. Long story short, now we're here, everybody. And now we're gonna try to defeat the demon creature, to be honest with everybody. And that's what happened, how it happened to everybody. Long story short, now we're here, everybody. With the dialogue out of the way, buddy, let's do this. The Elite, Colby, Super Garcia, Rage, yo, let's do this, buddy. Colby, anyways, let's do this, buddy. Colby. Push any button, there we go, alright. But anyways, long story short, we also tried to defeat this demon creature, to be honest. I forget what name it was, but it's basically this random demon creature, to be honest. Anyways, though, everybody, long story short, we try to defeat this random demon creature, to be honest. And long story short, we got defeated, apparently. In case you wonder what demon creature it was like all the way over there, basically. You see that little weird-looking tentacle thing? Long story short, it's this random demon creature, to be honest. We tried to defeat them, during last episode, I mean, until it turns out we got defeated. So long story short, now we're gonna try again, to be honest. Long story short, now we're gonna try again, to be honest with everybody. We're gonna try our best defeating them. If not, then oh well, but we're gonna try our best, everybody. Also, long story short, we also did some upgrades, to be honest. So before anything else, let's go all the way over there real quick. I don't want to get KO'd by an octopus creature yet. I don't want to get KO'd by an octopus creature. So real quick, I'm gonna go all the way over here, and then I'm gonna show everybody real quick what I mean. So right here in our equipment, you see our longsword, everybody. I added the green turnamite shard or something like that. I activated the green turtle turnamite shard or something like that, and turns out when you go to the blacksmith guy, and when you add the green turtle turnamite thing to any of your weapons, even the short sword +5, it turns out you can add like a divine thing to it. So in other words, we're good, everybody. We're good. So now we have the option, to be honest. Chaseless Discharge, that's his name. Oh, okay, now I get it. Wait, he can run all the way over here? Wait. Oh, you gotta be high. I want my money back, dude. I don't want to face them. Okay, I'm gonna run as fast as I can. Run as fast as you can. Ah! Okay, let me heal. I don't want to go through that again. Alright, there we go. Let me at least get my money, man. Like, are you serious? Alright. But anyway, so everybody, long story short, we tried to defeat the what's his name again? We tried to defeat during last episode the Chaseless Discharge, in case you're wondering, so I just walked cool enough that may matter. Okay, let me heal. Okay, I'm gonna try lightning with the talisman we have. Okay, we're doing at least half of them now, not all the way, but we're doing at least half of them now. Alright. Hi, buddy. Okay, dodge it. Okay, so the divine thing we have is doing a little bit, so that's good. Alright. Lightning! Nice. Alright, hi, buddy. Okay, ow! Okay, so good to know. This dude's kind of tough, to be honest. Alright. How do I face him if... Okay, I'm gonna stand back. I don't... Nope. Nope. Okay, nice try, buddy. Lightning! Mank! Lightning! Mank! Come on, hit him! Lightning! Dude, I'm hitting him with lightning. Is it not working? Okay, I'm standing back. Hi, buddy. Okay, ow. Oh, okay, we're good. Ow! Did I really just get... Yep, I'm defeated. Alright. I mean, I really did try, everybody. I'm serious, everybody. I really did try, to be honest. Okay, Lyra drinks, but I'm going all the way back. If we really are gonna face the demon creature, I'm going all the way back real quick. There is a way, everybody, to get a better item. I forget how to do it, but basically there's that other item you can get in the game, everybody. Instead of this talisman, I already got the Valkyrie talisman. But that doesn't do anything, to be honest. So real quick, to get the other talisman, you need to unalive the sun guy, I think. I think so. Give me a second, everybody. Let me look real quick. I could pause the episode real quick, but I'm not going to do that right now. Give me a second. I know what I'm talking about. I literally looked this up last night. Give me a second, everybody. No, not that. Give me a second, everybody. Okay, here we go. Talismans. Because there is a way, everybody, to do this, to be honest. Alright. Skip. There we go. Because at first you get the Irish lady talisman, and then you talk to this random other character, and then you get a 3-0 land talisman. I'm trying to get the ivory talisman. Yeah, you basically need to unalive the what's his name again? The merchant person. Basically, to put in other words, you basically need to unalive the merchant person, the merchant lady. What's her name again? Not that. Give me a second. Skip. Skip. There we go. You have to go to the Fireling Shrine, turns out. Blah, I can't speak today. Alright. But turns out when you talk to him, you get the 3-0 land talisman. But also when you defeated them, when you assassinate the other character, it turns out you can get the ivory talisman or something, to be honest. What about, is there other way to get it? Sunlight talisman. Oh wait, that's all the way. Oh, you have to unalive that main guy. Oh, okay. Okay, so it turns out there's a other way to get a better talisman, to be honest. Sorry about that, everybody. We're good. Sorry it took me so long, everybody. We're good. Sorry if I said something wrong, to be honest. If I said something wrong, everybody, I apologize. Anyways, now I know how to get the other talisman. To get the sunlight talisman, I need to go all the way back, turns out. And then I need to go to the boss again. I should have done this off of camera, but it's fine. We're right. Anyways, long story short, everybody, turns out to get the sunlight talisman, I need to go all the way back, and then I wish I have to be honest, I wish I have like a spawn point or something. Not just a spawn point, but I wish I have like, what's the word I'm looking for? I wish I have that main item, to be honest. So before we go over there, real quick, I'm gonna equip the poison item, the poison, resistance real quick. Give me a second. I could have sworn I had that, didn't I? Oh, okay, I guess I don't really have it. It's fine, I'll deal with it later. Anyways, so don't worry, everybody, we're good. Don't worry, everybody, we're good, we're right, we're fine. If I remember correctly, I need to go north, so I'm going this way. Anyways, long story short, everybody, don't worry, we're good, everybody, in case you're wondering. Alright. I wish I had poison resistance, but it's alright, we're good. Oh yeah, now I remember, the poison resistance item I need to get from the merchant person. I forgot about that, to be honest. But don't worry, everybody, we're good, we're right, we're fine. Yeah, I wish I had a other way to get there, but it's alright, we're good. Anyways, I need to go this way, I need to drop down real quick, loop, alright. Alright, I just need to wait. Loop, okay. Okay, don't fall there. I was about to say, don't fall there. I thought I was gonna get KO'd, to be honest. Alright, we're good. I thought I was gonna get unalive, to be honest. Okay, don't worry, everybody, we're good. Really, mosquitoes? Really? I'm not gonna deal with the mosquitoes, to be honest. Alright. Don't worry, everybody, we're good. Let's go. A Mario here, a Mario hoo, a Mario ha, a Mario ha ha, a Mario he, a Mario hoo, a Mario ha, a Mario ha ha. Anyways, we're almost there, everybody. Okay, let's not deal with that creature. Alright, I guess I'll, okay, ow. You know what, literally just hit him. There we go. I don't wanna get KO'd, to be honest. So I'm gonna heal. There we go. At least I finally deal with that main creature, so that's good. At least I got 100, to be honest. Alright. Anyways, this way, that way. I should have done this off a camera, to be honest, but it's alright, we're good. Okay, there's this main part. So let me heal real quick. There we go. I'm gonna try my best, everybody, trying to dodge them. Can I wonder, I'm gonna try something real quick. Lightning, main. Okay, so it turns out don't do it that main guy. You know what? Let's not do it that main guy. I'm worried I might get KO'd, so I'm gonna rush over here. Hi, buddy. Okay, dodge him. There we go. Alright. Okay, I just need to dodge all of them, to be honest. Alright, this way, that way. Oh yeah, by the way, everybody, I looked up how to get more powerful, to be honest. By the way, everybody, I looked up how to get more powerful, to be honest. In order to get more powerful, what I need to do, everybody, is to, I need to level up more faith, to be honest. I should have done that, to be honest, but it's alright, we're good. Anyways, long story short, everybody, there's a way to, what was I saying? There's a way to do that, to be honest. What was it? Oh, wait, it's right here. There we go. Anyways, long story short, everybody, there's a way to get more faith, to be honest. Or, sorry, not get more faith, but there's a way to get the main item, to be honest. Turns out, to get the main item, you need to unalive the main dude, turns out. To get the better item, turns out. The better item we need to get is the sunlight item, to be honest. So, and it basically said included, oh, to get that main item, you need to unalive the sun dude, basically. And what I mean the sun dude, I mean the definition of it. There's this random NPC guy, basically. So before, we also probably need to unalive this guy, because then he gives us, what was the saying? Because if we unalive this dude, to be honest, we get the ivory, talisman. I'll do it that later. Besides that, I don't want to do it right now, because if I do it right now, I'm worried that what was the saying? Oh yeah, and I remember. If I do it right now, that means I can't really get the item, to be honest. The other spell items, to be honest. So to pretty much put in other words, I'm not gonna really unalive the main guy right now. So for now though, I'm gonna unalive the night guy, to be honest. Alright. So before anything else, we're gonna save some money real quick. So we're gonna go all the way over there. And once we go all the way over there, to be honest, I think what we're gonna do is, what was I saying? I think what we're gonna do, everybody, we're definitely going to, what was I saying? We're gonna go all the way down there. We're gonna get to our spawn point, and then we're gonna unalive some lizard creatures, to be honest. Okay, so we're good. Let's repair our items. The divine sword repair. There we go. And then what I need to do is, oh wait, we got our Achilles back. Let's go. Alright. And basically what we need to do, everybody, is really simple, to be honest. I think we need to unalive some lizard creatures, to be honest. And once we get enough money, I might buy the poison ring, to be honest. But before we do that, I need to get to, what was it called again? I need to get to the sun guy, to be honest. He's like all the way back there, basically. I forget what area he was at, basically, but I know what I'm talking about. What was it? That main guy? I forget his name. I know what I'm talking about, though. He's like all the way back there, basically. He's basically right by the dragon area, I guess that makes sense, everybody. Anyways, ow, dude, relax. Alright. Anyways, long story short, everybody. Okay, let me heal real quick. I don't want to get KO'd by a skeleton. Alright. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I need to go this way. I need to get to the right side. Once I'm at the right side, I need to go all the way down. And then once I go all the way down, to be honest with everybody, I need to get to this way. And there should be a spawn point that's up north, to be honest. I wouldn't miss that for sure. Alright. So once you're at this random spawn point, I'm gonna spawn here real quick. Right here. Dude, let me... Okay, there we go. Wait, really? Okay, hi, buddy. Okay, hi, buddy. Okay, that's not fair what the game is doing. Alright. Okay, I basically messed up. Alright. Can they use lightning? I'm gonna try. Lightning! Hi, buddy. Lightning! Man, okay, hi buddy. You know what? I'm just gonna heal real quick. 1, 2. Hi buddy. Can you not? Why? Okay, dude, really? Okay, I'm basically getting wolf right now. Hi buddy. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, can you not kill some dudes? I'm trying to heal. Alright. Hi buddy. Okay, nope. Lure Jinx, I'm just gonna try my best to hit him. Lure Jinx, I got the divine sword. You know what? I'm gonna try my best hitting him. Hi buddy. Mank, stabby, stabby. There we go. Finally, let me get I don't love all of the sand. Blood can't swing today. Alright. Okay, now I'm here. Anyways, let me spawn here one more time for the extra HP. There we go. Okay, well since I'm here, I need to go all the way down. So real quick, I'm gonna get rid of this talisman. And then I'm gonna get the buckler shield, to be honest. Okay, once I'm in this area, to be honest, I really need to be careful. I need to dodge all of them, basically. Because there's a dragon literally right there if I go all the way down, basically. You see what I mean? You see what I mean, everybody? This main dragon. I think I have a spawn point, to be honest. I'm gonna run as fast as I can. Run as fast as you can if you want to remain Hispanic, man. Alright, this is the guy I'm talking about, everybody. If we unalive the sunlight guy, then we get like a sunlight talisman. So let's talk to him real quick.
The sun is a wondrous body, like
Alright,
a magnificent
alright, there we
father.
go.
If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Alright, I guess I unalive this dude. Okay, sorry buddy. Can I target him? No, I can't target him. I'm gonna try. What about praise the sun? I know, dude. I'm so sorry, dude, but I may have to... I'm sorry, dude.
If a stubborn beast you be, I have no choice. The warrior of the sun will not just sit and take it.
Nope.
Hurrah!
Counterattack. Stabby, stabby. There we go. Sorry, sunlight dude. It's you or me, to be honest. Alright.
Why you? How could this...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sunlight dude. I need the talisman. Alright. Humanity, sunlight, straight sword, sunlight shield, sunlight talisman. There we go. And then iron leggings. Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, don't unalive the dude. He probably gives you something good or something. I literally tried looking it up. Turns out he doesn't really give me anything. So I just want cool enough that may matter. Anyway, so since we're here now, I'm gonna try my best to go on this side. See what I mean? Oh, okay. Ow. Need to get 2,000. So real quick, I'm gonna hide right here. Okay, so what I need to do, everybody, is simple. What I need to do is wait until it goes all the way down. And then I need to run like crazy. I can't really shoot a thunderbolt at the mountain thing, so I'm just gonna have to, like, try my best to avoid them. Come on, dragon, focus right now. Go. Run as fast as you can if you want to remain Hispanic, man. Alright, right here. There we go, we're good now. Okay, I think the dragon flew away, to be honest. Okay. Anyways, now we have a new talisman. Instead of 3-0 land talisman, now we have sunlight talisman. I don't know if it does anything, but we're gonna try anyways. Alright. Anyways, so before anything else, we do need to get a poison ring too, to be honest. Hi, buddy. Stabby! There we go. Because I do remember, to be honest, everybody, to get the poison ring or something. I think we need 2,000 or something. I don't remember all of it, but I remember some of it. All I remember, everybody, to get the sunlight talisman, you need to get, what was the saying? Or sorry, not sunlight talisman. What was it called again? I know it. I just forget here and there. What was that? Not sunlight talisman. I know the word. I just forget here and there. Not sunlight talisman. There's the other word for it. I just forget here and there, to be honest. What was it? Not sunlight talisman. There was a word for it. I just forget here and there. What was it? Not sunlight talisman. There was a word for it, but I honestly forget here and there. Let's see, it's not sunlight talisman. It was, what was it called again? I know it. I just forget here and there. Oh yeah, I need the poison ring, to be honest. So let's spawn here real quick. There we go. We're gonna spawn here. There we go. And what's my stats right now? Now that I think about it, let me look. I have 25 faith. Alright. I'll deal with the rest of it later on. Alright, so since we have the Sunlight Talisman now, I'm gonna get the Poison Ring real quick. And if I remember correctly, I need to go all the way up to get the Poison Ring. You know what, Lure Jinxo, we don't really need the Poison Ring. You know what, we already got the Sunlight Talisman, we should be all good. Alright. Besides though, it's an upgrade, right? So technically speaking, we should be fine. We don't really need the Sunlight Ring, to be honest. So I'm just gonna spawn here, there we go. And since we have the Sunlight Ring, to be honest with everybody, we should be good for now. Also, we got a decent amount of money, so we should be good for now, to be honest. So I'm just gonna go all the way down here, there we go. I need to go to the right side. Once I'm at the right side, I need to get to that main guy. I think he's all the way down here, basically. I need to go all the way down and then get the ivory skill, or not ivory skill, what's his name again, to where they get to this guy. Real quick, before we get to that guy, I have a, yeah, Silver Brave Warriors. Let me use that. I wish I have 2 of them, but it's alright. Please, a decent amount. Okay, 5,000, that's a decent amount. Okay, so let me talk to him real quick. I'm gonna get some items from him. Especially, wait, Homewood. I don't know what that is. Anyways, let's get, what was it called again? Let's get Force real quick. I'm gonna get one of them. I'm gonna get Seek Guidance. I'm gonna buy that. There's only a few more I need to buy, but I don't think I'm gonna do that real quick.
Come again.
I mean, I could just get the ivory thing from this guy, but I'll do it that later. Okay, what was it again I need to get to? Oh yeah, now I remember. I need to get to the, what was it called again? I know it, I just forget here and there. Oh yeah, now I remember. I need to get to that demon-looking creature again, so since I have the Sunlight Talisman, I should be alright now I think about it. It's not like 100% of a magic using thing, but it'll have to do for now. Anyways, go all the way down, there we go. Yeah, give me a second, I need to make sure my other thing's uploading, to be honest. Okay, we're good. Anyways, I need to go this way. Yeah, sorry this is taking me so long, everybody. I should have done this off a camera, but it's alright, we're good. Anyway, this way, that way. New London Ruins, and then you get to the right, Valley of Drakes, there we go. Good thing I got this area off a camera, to be honest. Or not off camera, I think it was like 2 episodes ago or something. You get what I'm saying, it's a whole entire thing, to be honest, but we're good. Okay, so to order the power up our main skill, Faith or something, we need to power up Faith real quick, and once we power up Faith, we should be alright, technically speaking. Because to order the, what was I saying? Let me just dodge this guy, I don't want to deal with this guy. I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna bother doing that. Anyways, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, now I remember. Go down here, there we go, leave the link. Good thing the trolls can't really climb down ladders on things. Alright, anyways, leave the link. Anyways, we have the Sunlight Talisman now, which should be alright. I think it's like a power-up, technically speaking, right? The Sunlight Talisman? I don't know if the Sunlight Talisman really does anything. I'm trying to make sure I KO the other guy, what's his name again? I'm trying to basically unalive the demon creature, whatever his name is, to be honest. I know what I'm talking about. It's basically this random demon creature, to be honest. You know what, I'm just gonna jump down. I don't want to get taken down, to be honest. Alright. I don't want to be taken down, to be honest. Okay, this way, that way. Climb all the way down there. I wish there was a way to speed it up, but it's alright. We're good. Anyways, this way, that way. Go down here. Real quick, before anything else, I'm gonna pause the video real quick. But it's not gonna be right now, though. Don't worry, I'm not gonna pause the video right now. I'm gonna pause that a little bit later on. You're probably thinking, what do you mean you're gonna pause the video later on? I'm gonna pause the video, what was I saying? I'm gonna pause the video, when I'm at a spawn point, to be honest. Not a regular spawn point, though, but a different spawn point, you know? Anyways, long story short, everybody, I think it's this way. Yeah, this way's a lot quicker, to be honest. Anyway, so long story short, everybody, once I'm at the other spawn point area, I'm gonna pause the video real quick, to be honest. But don't worry, we're good, everybody. Alright, let's not deal with the troll creature, to be honest. Hi, buddy. Alright, let's... Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm good now, everybody. I'm good now. Run as fast as you can if you want to remain a Hispanic man. Alright, 4 legs, doormain. 4 legs, doormain. Alright, let me go all the way down there. Let me try my best speeding up there. Let me try my best speeding up. Run as fast as you can if you want to remain a Hispanic man. Alright, if I remember correctly, I need to go all the way down there. So I need to go this way. I already defeated the spider chaos witch, so we're good. I already defeated the spider chaos witch, so we're good now. And when I mean witch, I mean with a W basically, in case you're wondering. So I just cool enough that may matter. Anyways, don't worry everybody, we're good. Anyways, go this way. I should probably heal just in case though. There we go. I don't want to get attacked by a octopus creature anyways. Anyways, this way, that way, let's see, I'm this way. If I remember correctly, I need to go that way, and need to get to my spawn point. And once I get to my spawn point, everybody, I may need to plug in something to my USB drive, you know? So, once I'm at the spawn point, everybody, I'm gonna pause the video real quick. Alright, Demon Ruins. Sorry, can I get my spawn point? There we go. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna pause the video real quick. Bada boom with a mink. Alright, sorry it took me so long, everybody, I'm back. Sorry it took me so long, everybody, I'm back. I'm good, I'm alright, I'm fine. To tell you the truth, everybody, what happened, everybody, with this, I literally had to make sure my editor uploads, right? Because I was uploading something last night, to be honest. It was an editor video. It was like episode 17 of Dark Souls Remastered. And long story short, everybody, Dark Souls Remastered, episode 17 or something like that. So even though I tried to upload it last night, what was it called again? So even though I tried to upload it last night, episode 17 of Dark Souls, long story short, everybody, what happened, everybody, was this. When I tried to upload Dark Souls episode 17 last night, and it was like 2 AM to be honest when I'm recording, because my mom and my sister owe me, considering I babysat my nephew Atlas. And when I mean Atlas, I mean like capital ATLAS or something like that. You get what I'm saying. Anyways, long story short, everybody, apparently my nephew was like staying up or something. And when I mean staying up, I mean the definition of it. Because to tell you the truth, everybody, my nephew was staying up until like 11 o'clock, and I couldn't record for that matter. And when I did try to record, my nephew was in my room, and I didn't have time to record and stuff, you know. That's why I had to stay up a little bit by a little bit until I made sure that I was alone while I'm recording, you know. And what I mean by it, because my mom and my sister, they were out and about, and I had to take care of my nephew. Well, I mean, they were home, but at the same time, they weren't. They were going to the mall for a little bit, but at the same time, when they were going to the mall a little bit, they got groceries in, and they were in the other room, and they were sleeping, and I had to take care of my nephew, you know? Anyways, long story short, everybody, I literally had to babysit my nephew, you know, everybody? You get what I'm saying? It's a whole entire thing, to be honest. But anyway, so, long story short, everybody, that's what happened, how it happened, everybody. But anyway, so, everybody, yeah, that's what happened, how it happened, everybody. And when it did happen on how it happened, long story short, everybody, what was I saying? I'm gonna stand behind here. I don't trust. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna run. Run as fast as you can. If you're in a minute, Hispanic man. Alright, I'm going this way. Anyways, long story short, everybody. Okay, I'm not gonna get near that fire. Lure drinks, but alright. But anyway, so everybody, long story short, everybody, I had to take care of my nephew, I had to make sure, you know, ow. Anyways, long story short, everybody, I had to babysit my nephew, you know, I had to wash him and stuff like that, you know. Anyways, long story short, everybody, after I tried to watch my nephew, because my mom and, what was I saying? Because my mom, on the other hand, was asleep and my sister was asleep, you know? And I literally had to keep an eye on them, you know? And then after a while, and then my nephew was saying, Brandon, Uncle Brandon, put on the magic school bus or something like that. And then my nephew goes, Uncle Brandon, put on the magic school bus or something like that. And I'm like, alright. And I'm like, alright, my nephew, alright. Oh, okay, I did not know he can do that 2 times. Alright, let me heal. 1, 2, there we go. Anyways, long story short, everybody, throw thunder. Okay, why is that not? Okay, let me fix it. I'm not even gonna bar targeting them. I'm just gonna try my best throwing something at them. Okay. Alright, let me get him. That's all I can do for now, to be honest. 1, 2. Hi, buddy. Nope. Oh, okay. Ow! I got obliterated. Alright. There we go. Anyways, long story short, everybody, I had to take care of my nephew, you know. And after I tried to take care of my nephew, you know, long story short, after I tried to take care of my nephew, apparently he was saying, Uncle Brandon, apple juice, but also he wanted the magic school bus for some reason. Anyways, long story short, everybody, okay, I'm doing a little bit purple, like, alright. Alright. Anyway, so everybody, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so long story short, everybody, after a while, I took care of my nephew. I basically babysat what was I saying? Oh yeah, anyways, after a while, after I babysat my nephew, he wanted to watch Magic School Bus, to be honest. And my nephew was saying, Brandon, Uncle Brandon, I need apple juice. Uncle Brandon, I need you to, what was I saying? Uncle Brandon, I want to watch the Magic School Bus. I want to watch Scooby-Doo with you, Uncle Brandon. And I was like, alright. And long story short, my sister and my mom was asleep, to be honest, while I was taking care of him. And when I was taking care of him, to be honest, my nephew and stuff like that, what was I saying? Oh yes, long story short, everybody, after I tried to take care of my nephew and stuff, you know, I tried my best taking care of him. I tried my best taking care of him. I'm trying to teach him how to use the bathroom. And when I did try to teach him how to use the bathroom, long story short, everybody, what was I saying? Ow! I got obliterated! Alright. Let me at least get my money, man. Like, don't obliterate me yet. I need my money. Anyways, let me get that. There we go. Let me heal. Ow! I knew that was going to happen. That's why I healed at first. Alright. Anyways, long story short, everybody. Okay, I'm just gonna dodge him. Everybody. Oh, okay, in my defense, everybody saw that, right? I literally dodged that attack. Anyways, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, now I remember. Anyways, long story short, everybody, after a while, after I watched my nephew was saying, Uncle Brandon, apple juice. And then also he wanted to watch Magic School Bus with me for some reason. Anyways, long story short, it was a whole entire thing, to be honest, but don't worry, we're good. Anyways, long story short, everybody, after a while, my nephew was saying, Uncle Brandon, apple juice and whatnot, and also he wanted to watch the Magic School Bus, to be honest. Anyways, long story short, my nephew wanted what was I saying? Anyways, long story short, everybody, my nephew wanted to watch the Magic School Bus, so I put on the Magic School Bus for him. And long story short, I give him apple juice and stuff like that. And more long story short, everybody, what was I saying? Anyways, more long story short, everybody, what also happened to everybody was this. After a while, I babysat my nephew, and even though my sister and my mom was asleep, I I literally tried to teach him how to use the bathroom and stuff like that, you know? Anyways, long story short, everybody, I tried to teach him how to use the bathroom. After I teach him that, I tried my best, like, raising him and stuff like that, you know? Until, long story short, later on, apparently what happened was, what was I saying? Anyways, long story short, after a while, after my sister and my mom was asleep, you know? Long story short, after my mom and after my sister was asleep, long story short, they finally woken up from their nap, to be honest. Anyways, long story short, after they tried to wake up from their nap, anyways, long story short, after a while, after they woke up from their nap, okay, I'm just gonna hide right here. I don't want to get KO'd. I don't wanna get obliterated, so I'm just gonna... No, my money! I thought, okay, if I defend everybody, I was literally thinking if I block, it would've been alright, but I guess not. Alright. I guess it was my bad, my part, I guess. Alright, lure drinks, but you know what? I'm gonna switch out my weapon real quick. Give me a second. Give me a second, everybody. Let me switch out my item. Okay, so, note to self, this ring doesn't even do anything for me. Alright, let's just, there we go. Anyways, long story short, everybody, what was I saying? I know it, I just forget here and there. Oh yeah, now I remember. Anyways, long story short, everybody, I took care of my nephew, until my sister and even my mom was finally awake after like 12 a.m. or something. Or sorry, not 12 a.m., 12 p.m. I meant to say. Anyways, long story short, everybody, my sister, even my mom finally woke up and it was like 2 p.m. or something. Sorry, not 2 p.m., 12 p.m. That's what I meant to say. Sorry about that, everybody. Anyways, long story short, after a while, they woke up at like 12 p.m. or something like that after I tried to wake them up. And when I did try to wake them up, I was like, alright, Mom and Savannah. I was like, alright, Mom and Savannah, my sister and my mom, can you change them or something? Or sorry, not change them, but like clean them, you know? And at that main point, what was I saying? Alright, let's oh, okay, ow. Sorry, I felt like I knew that was gonna happen. Alright. Anyways, long story short, after that main point, see everybody, he's obliterating me. Anyways, long story short, everybody, apparently my nephew, okay, literally, so I'm just gonna dodge him. Okay, well that didn't work. RIP me, amazing. Alright. Great fifth, there we go. Anyways, long story short, everybody, nope, hi buddy. Oh, okay, first I dodged. Alright, there we go. Lightning! Anyways, long story short, everybody, I'm just gonna dodge him. Hi buddy. Ow. Anyways, long story short, everybody, is it gonna do the arm thing? Yeah, alright, ow. Alright. Anyways, long story short, everybody, I woke up my mom. After I woke up my mom, what was I saying? Nope, I went, okay, dude, I literally died! Okay, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, now I remember. Anyways, long story short, everybody, I woke up my mom, and then I woke up my sister. After I woke up my mom and my sister, I was like, or not A, but like, you get what I'm saying. I was like, Savannah, my sister, and I was like, my mom, like, can you wake up? Like, my nephew needs to be changed or something, like, my nephew needs to like clean himself, can you clean him or something like that? And they were like, sure. Anyways, a long story short, after a while, they kind of owed me considering I watched them, to be honest. And I do mean it by the definition of that main word, because I was watching them, to be honest, you know? And I wanted to record for about a few minutes, right? Even if it's not for that long, I wanted to record for a few minutes, you know? Anyways, the long story short, I basically was like, alright, I'm gonna record for like a little bit or something. Not like all the way, but just for a little bit, you know? Anyways, long story, is my road's better. Anyways, long story short, everybody, after a while, anyways, long story short, everybody, after a while, my nephew and my sister, right, apparently my sister and my mom, right, apparently after a while, they took care of my nephew and stuff, you know. And what I mean they took care of my nephew, I mean like, you know, cleaned them while he was in the bathroom, you know. Anyways, okay. Am I awake to something? What the heck? Am I awake to fire? Like, are you serious? I got what? Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, now I remember. Anyways, long story short, everybody, after a while, my sister and my mom woke up, they cleaned my nephew and stuff, you know. After they cleaned my nephew, and what I mean cleaned, I mean like, you know, take care of him, like clean up his legs and stuff, you know. You get what I'm saying. Long story short, let's just say long story short, I haven't had time yesterday to record, and by the time this uploads, it's probably gonna be like nighttime or something, probably 10 or 11 o'clock or something. Either 8 o'clock, one or the other, I don't know. Anyways, long story short, everybody, long story short, everybody, I took care of my nephew. After I took care of my nephew, long story short, everybody, I took care of my nephew. And after a while, I made sure he watched the Magic School Bus and whatnot, you know. And what was I saying? Anyways, long story short, what was I saying? Let's go over here. I don't want to get KO'd again. Okay, there we go. Good thing I ran all the way over here. I basically dodged them. Anyways, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, now I remember. Anyways, okay. Am I really waking in fire? Like, what the heck? Okay, what was I saying again? It was something important. Oh yeah, now I remember. Anyways, long story short, my sister basically changed my nephew and stuff, you know. It was a whole entire thing, to be honest. But anyways. Oh yeah, I have this. I forgot about that. Anyways, long story short, everybody. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I have breath there. Excuse me. Anyways, long story short, everybody, my sister finally woke up and my mom finally woke up from their nap or something in my room at my mom's house, you know. And long story short, after a while, after they woke up, they took care of my nephew. My mom was playing with my nephew, you know. And after a while, my mom was playing with my nephew, just regular kid stuff, you know. And my sister was cleaning up the house and stuff. And when I mean cleaning up the house, I mean my mom's house, you know? You get what I'm saying? It's a one thing, to be honest. But anyways, long story short, my sister was cleaning up my room, and my sister was also getting some spray, to be honest. And what I mean by my sister was getting some spray, I mean the definition of it. Because what happened is my room smelled for some reason. I don't know why, just my room automatically smells for some reason. Ow! Okay, good thing I have better armor. I was about to say, I thought I was gonna get KO'd again. Anyway, the long story short, everybody, let me see what there we go. Dude, what the? Oh wait, I have better armor. Oh, okay, I'm good. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, now I remember. Anyways, long story short, everybody, after a while, after my mom and my sister took care of my nephew, you know, played with him, give him food, you know. Long story short, after that main point, after my sister and my mom gave him food, you know. Long story short, everything was all good after that main point, you know. And long story short, everybody, what was I saying? I want to make sure I don't get KO'd, to be honest. That's why I'm walking around, to be honest. Anyway, long story short, everybody, okay, alright, I'm ready. Anyways, long story short, everybody, after a while, I took care of my nephew, my sister took care of my nephew, you know what I'm saying. Okay. Are you serious? I got whooped by a giant looking creature? Okay, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, now I remember. Anyways, long story short, everybody, after a while, I took care of my nephew. After I took care of my nephew, more long story short, apparently my sister also took care of my nephew and my mom did. After my mom took care of my nephew, more long story short, what was I saying? Anyways, more long story short, after a while, let me change out my weapons now I think about it. Short sword, no, I'm gonna switch it out to something else. I'm gonna switch it to the sunlight one. I think it might be better, the sunlight weapon. I'm not sure exactly, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, if I can dodge a little bit better. Anyways, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, now I remember. Anyways, long story short, my sister, what was I saying? Anyways, long story short, my sister and my mom took care of my nephew, and I took care of my nephew after that main point. We basically fed my nephew, and after we basically fed my nephew, I just fed him like Cheetos or something. For me, I just feed them Cheetos, to be honest, but for my mom and my sister, they basically feed them chicken nuggets and stuff, you know? You get what I'm saying, everybody. It's all a fair thing. Anyway, long story short, everything was all good at that main point, you know? Anyways, long story short, everything was all good after that main point, everybody, you know? Everything was all good. He was fed, everything was all good after that main point, you know? Anyways, long story short, everybody, everything was all good after that main point, you know? Everything was all good. It was alright. It was fine. And after a while, everything was all good. Also, more long story short, they technically owe me, technically speaking. That's why the main reason I had to upload okay, ow, and obliterated. Anyways, let me go do something. I don't want to get potatoes. Alright, hi buddy. Hi buddy. Dude, I literally died! Anyways, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, now I remember. Anyways, long story short, my nephew was in my room the whole entire night, to be honest, because my sister and my nephew was staying with me for a while at my mom's house, you know. After a while, after my sister and my nephew, you know, they were staying in my room at my mom's house and stuff, you know. Long story short, everything was all good up to that main point, and I wanted to record so badly, to be honest. I really do want to record so badly. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The game exited me out for some reason. Yada yada yada. I know PS5, you're basically trolling me. Alright, give me a second, everybody. I swear, my PS5 always trolls me for some reason. It keeps randomly saying, oh, sorry, you're in offline mode for some reason. We're gonna randomly exit you out. And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to record here. Like, seriously, PS5, I'm trying to record here, and now you're saying you're gonna glitch out on me or something? Like, are you serious? Anyway, so long story short, I recorded during nighttime. That's why I kind of woke up late, to be honest. And, start game in offline mode. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, long story short, everybody, what was I saying? Anyways, long story short, everybody, that's why I recorded during nighttime, you know. And by the time I recorded, it was like 11:50 or something, you know. And when it was 11:50 in the PM, you know, what was I saying? Anyways, long story short, I recorded at about 11:50 in the PM, you know. After I recorded at about 11:50, you know, in the PM, more long story short, what also happened to everybody was this. What also happened to everybody was this, everybody. What also happened was, what was I saying? Okay, hi buddy, with fire. Alright. Anyways, long story short, I had to record during 11:50, and then I had to record, to be honest, during about, I had to record, to be honest, at about, like, 1:30 or something, you know? And it was, what was it, man? It was like 1:30 in the AM, to be honest. Okay, well I'm not doing that much attack. Anyways, long story short, everybody. Okay, yep, I know I got blood breathing. Anyways, long story short, everybody. I recorded at about 11. Sorry, not 11. I was recording, to be honest. What was I saying again? It was something important. Oh yeah, now I remember. Anyways, long story short, everybody. After I recorded at about 11:50 in the PM, I also recorded at about, what was I saying? I also recorded at about, like, what was I saying? I know what I'm talking about, I just forget here and there. Oh yeah, now I remember. I also recorded at about like 1:30 in the AM, you know? And you're probably thinking, BMG Power, why'd you record it at like 1:30 in the AM? Partly because one, I haven't had time to record because I was dealing with my nephew. And what I mean I was dealing with my nephew, I mean I was taking care of him, you know? Anyways, long story short, I took care of my nephew. After I took care of my nephew, what was I saying? Anyways, long story short, after a while, I took care of my nephew. I basically taught him how to use the bathroom and stuff, you know. More long story short, for some reason, what was I saying? Anyways, more long story short, apparently what happened after that point, everybody, was this. What happened after that point, everybody, was this. What happened after that point, what was I saying? Anyways, what happened after that point, everybody, was this. I recorded at about 1:30 in the AM, you know. And when I did record at 1:30 in the AM, you know, what happened was I wanted to have time to record, you know. Anyways, long story short, I really wanted to have time to record, you know. That's the main thing of it. I really wanted to have time to record, you know. Anyways, long story short, everybody, I wanted to have time to record, you know. And that's why I recorded at about like 1:30 in the AM, you know. In case you're wondering what the video was about, everybody, it was basically about, it was about Dark Souls, to be honest. I'm just gonna turn my stuff. But sorry. Anyways, long story short, everybody, after I recorded at about 1:30 in the AM, to be honest, I basically recorded, about, like, what was I saying? Let's use lightning real quick. How much attack do I do? Anyways, long story short, everybody, after I recorded at about 1:30 in the AM, you know, long story short, I tried to record, which of course I finally did it. Anyways, long story short, I tried to record at about 1:30 in the AM, I finally recorded. And in case you're wondering what the recording was about, it was about, what was I saying? It was about Dark Souls or something like that, you know? And more long story short, yeah, this is what happened, how it happened to everybody. Long story short, now we're here, everybody. And long story short, now we're here, everybody. And that's what happened. And that's what happened while I was recording, to be honest with everybody. Anyways, I'm gonna call a video for now. We already done everything by the book. And I might do some farming, to be honest. Anyways, for now though, I'm gonna call a video right now. Well, for everybody, I guess I'll do it for this video. Bye, yip, yip. I guess I'll do it for this video. Bye, yip, yip. Anyways, if you like this video, bye, like and comment and subscribe, everybody. Anyways, if you like this video, bye, like and comment and subscribe, everybody. Definitely like and comment and subscribe, everybody. Subscribe and all that, everybody. Definitely like and comment and subscribe, everybody. And click the bell, hit the bell, check out notifications in case my see more videos about it, everybody. And definitely check out my Discord, my Facebook, my Instagram, even my TikTok, everybody, even Twitter, everybody. And if we can at least get 800,000k subs, 800,000k views, and 800,000k likes, everybody, I truly do appreciate it if you all subscribe to me, everybody. So smash that subscribe button, smash the like button, everybody. And also, 99 of y'all haven't actually subscribed yet to me yet, so if you all subscribe to me, you really do appreciate it, everybody. Yeah, really help out my channel, really help out grow my channel, and I can make more videos for everybody. So smash that subscribe button and smash the like button. Everybody is always free, just saying. And also, 99 of y'all haven't exactly subscribed yet to me yet, so if you all subscribe to me, truly do appreciate that, everybody. It really help on my channel, really help out grow my channel, and I can make more videos to be honest with everybody. So smash that subscribe button and smash the like button. Everybody is always free, just saying. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. It's your guardian of the multiverse universe here. Peace out. Alright, bear one. Bye. Alright, bye.